I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man's debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just do it. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. I snack on my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here in London. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Great.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Man in motion is Brown.
Go Silver, ready?
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion.
Hey, middle.
On first and 10, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now, Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Man in motion is Smith.
73.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
63.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Good, set. Yeti. Line.
Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Hey, 73.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts will try it again. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Third and long.
Set.
Man in motion is Smith.
Alpha.
Third and long for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Man in motion is Smith. They'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Hey, come on.
Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop. 2nd and 7. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop. They face second down and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to London, England after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yo. Hey. 180. That's up. 180. Hey. Come on.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? If they're able to do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
73.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Go, 63, 63, 63. Crowd left, get it. Hey, Silver.
Hurts again. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Crowd left, get it. Crowd left, get it.
Again, Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Man in motion is Smith.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. Get it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Now Hurts on fourth down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get rid of it. And completed. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Going to go right back to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
13.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
You change it. You.
To throw is Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Ready?
3rd down and 9.
Ready?
Bateman is the motion man.
You change it. Yo.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
To throw, Hurts. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first and 10, Jackson. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Report.
Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
Alpha.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On second down, Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Hey! Go Silver, ready? 73! 73!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Touch. Now let's get it. 63. Now let's get it.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Man in motion is Smith.
Hey, Silver. Crowd, let's get it. Crowd, let's get it. Crowd,
Third and long for Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Report!
Jackson from the gun on third down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Barring something very aggressive here on fourth down, this guy has now single-handedly put an end to 2 drives. First, with a pick. Now, a third down sack. It just seems when his defense needs a play the most, he's the one who steps up.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
1st and 10.
Great.
Dotson, the man in motion.
Yeti. Hey. Delta.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory.